Hello, everybody. Thank you, thank you for waiting. I'm late. For some reason, I'm late. Have some issues here, but yeah, it's all good. Mr. J, hello, DJ. DJ Sav is in the house. Hello, everybody. Okay, about 10 minutes late, huh? But I'm always early. Always. Come on. But, you never know. Hey, bro. What's going on, Mr. DJ in the house? Hello, R10 football style in the house, everybody. Yeah, so many people already in the house, and thank you for waiting, man. I'm a little late today, Okay, Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is in the house, everybody. Jerry Lampard out. Yeah, this is the song. Jerry never say hi to anybody. He just jump and Frank Lampard out. I think this guy thinks that by yelling, he's going to get Frank Lampard out. He's everywhere. Every chat, every channel, Jerry is always there. And his first message is Frank Lampard out. The second message will be to insult Mason Mount. The third one is just to attack me and attack anybody that don't agree with him. People, just be nice, man. This is football. This is football. There's nothing you can do about it. Don't take it too personal. Mohammed is saying trust Frank Lampard. One of the few people that still trust Frank Lampard, but right now he's not in a good position, bro. I'm telling you. DJ, one thing, Jody Morris. He brought the youth to the team, bro. Jody Morris. That's funny. He brought the youth to the team. We're not playing youth anymore. If it was Jody, we were going to see Billy Gilmore on the field. We were going to see Lewis Bate, Jude, and all the boys from the academy in the first team. I would even prefer to have them than play those overpaid players. Jody Morris out. We are tired of Frank Lampard. We. Yeah, let's read this. He said that, bro, we are tired of Frank Lampard. Seriously, we. Who is we, bro? We, because I'm not in that we. You are tired. I'm not tired of him. But I respect your opinion. If you are tired of him, let's get him out. But for me, I will support him, bro. I respect you, but I'm not tired of Frank Lampard yet. I'm tired of Mateo Kovacic, for example. Backside, backward, sideways, a player with a lot of potential and not doing anything with it. So I'm tired of players. I'm tired of the diva mentality, the baby mentality, the weaknesses, physically, mentally weak players. I have enough of them because I would like to have people who can actually show some balls on that field. But Frank Lampard also need to change the way he's dealing with business. Maybe he's too hard on them, because what people don't understand is top players usually don't become top managers because they want to compare themselves to other players, like, why can't you do this? It's too simple. It's not because it was too simple for you that it's gonna be simple for for Kai Havertz, for example, or Mateo Kovacic, So if you talk to him, always showing him what he's doing wrong, and then he's gonna get tired of you, like, hey, who do you think you are? This is me, you can't change me. You know what I mean? Like somebody like Eden Hazard said it years ago. He said that he always frustrates his managers because they want him to be somebody else. They wanted Hazard to be like Ronaldo or Messi by walking, 1 hour before training, hour after everybody's gone, training, shooting, scoring goals. But Hazard is not such a player. He just enjoys his football. He doesn't care about the record and statistics or whatever. You know what I mean? So maybe Frank Lampard needs to learn how to deal with the new generation of players, because it's just not working. They're not listening to him, and maybe he's been pushing and saying, hey, you are so bad and look what you did wrong and this and that. That could be also tiring in the dressing room. Okay, the problem, okay, let's read some comment. The problem is Lampard doesn't change the lineup formation. Bro, I'm sick and tired of this. This is just like the popular opinion. People, everybody got an opinion. What is the best lineup? What is the best 11? What is the system we should stuck with? Everybody got an opinion. If I ask 10 people in this chat, they will give you 10 different answers. So the problem is just we don't score. We're not winning games. So everybody is going to bring some kind of solution. You know what I mean? But okay, all the games are not okay. Trying for Chelsea. I mean, the player have given up on Frank Lampard. Yeah, probably. But it's so frustrating that he signed them up, though. How can you give up so quickly to somebody who just signed you? Here we go. Another narrative in the community is like, oh, you support Frank Lampard because he's a legend, he's a sentiment. For me, it has nothing to do with sentiment here. Otherwise, we were going to stuck with Di Matteo or something. It's not about sentiment. I can see what he's trying to do, and I feel that at some point it's going to click. You know what I mean? It's going to click, and I will be frustrating to see somebody just ripping the fruit of Frank Lampard hard work. You might not see it right now, but in a couple seasons from now, when this team is going to flourish, it's going to be something else. So yeah, I can understand, like it's not a sentiment. People are talking about Abramovich being sentiment. No, when they signed Frank Lampard, they knew exactly what they were doing. They're trying to change the business model at Chelsea Football Club. Many people don't understand. It has nothing to do with sentiment, because they had a chance to go for another manager, but they choose to go for Frank Lampard because the long-term project. But we Chelsea, for the last 10 years or so, we've been just spoiled by managers and players sucking managers every single season and getting a result because of the manager bound. We got a trophy and then we restart again. We've been losing a lot of money, but nobody cares because we only care about trophies. Nobody knows what is Chelsea ID. We don't have any blueprint. We don't have any identity. It's just like a club that is just on the street. So I think sucking coaches could be also seen as being sentimental, but hiring Frank Lampard, everybody knew exactly what they are getting into, and I think they have to stick with what they believed in from the beginning. That's the way I see it. You can call it sentiment or whatever. that is just your opinion. Okay, did you say that he enjoys more going on social media than doing his job? Well, I know people are against him for what he said about Jose Mourinho. It was one time, it was one time defending the club. I kind of liked it because Mourinho back then was really very pushy. He was just talking a lot of nonsense about Chelsea Football Club. So I like to see somebody defend my club too, because it was like bittersweet for Jose Mourinho criticizing Frank Lampard, a bunch of kids. I mean, last season, if you gave Jose Mourinho the same team, he was not even going to take a risk. You know what I mean? No transfer window, no money to spend. That is not Jose Mourinho with a bunch of kids. It's not going to happen. But he was there on TV criticizing Chelsea without any context. So I was kind of happy for him really going and say, hey, Jose, leave us alone. But Jose Mourinho is like a god for many Chelsea fans, because Jose Mourinho represents like the golden era of Abramovich, the new generation. Because many people still think that Chelsea was created in 2004. And that is the mistake that people are making, because we were successful before Abramovich. We were playing in Europe. We were winning European competitions, all kind of cups and all that. We had big names before Abramovich, Zola, Petit, Didier Deschamps, Marcel Desailly, George Weah, who is the president today. We had a bunch of great players without money. So I don't know what Frank Lampard is doing in Chelsea. This guy, Ishmael, is asking, I don't know what Frank Lampard is still doing at Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, why can't you sack him, brother? Make a call. Get him out, right? Did you see Mr. R10? Did you see the way James was always passing the ball backward? Yeah, I saw it. I was surprised because James is somebody who always shows some urgency, like going forward and putting the ball the right area and all that. But you can tell, man, the guy is from a bad injury, So the confidence, the overall confidence of the team is not there. Like, you don't know if you have to go forward because nobody is there. I'm gonna cross the ball to who? Who is going to take advantage of my crosses? So, man, and we Chelsea fans also, we need to stop being reactionary. Few bad games doesn't make you necessarily a bad player. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go back and forth always. Oh, I miss Tariq Lamptey because James is not good right now. I'm gonna do this. Comparing. I don't think it's the right way to go, bro, because yeah, Rhys James, man, we are not doing good, so you can't really just like blame one person. But yeah, it doesn't change formation lineup. I already read that. Hello. Jody Morris going around like post is of the problems. I don't know what you mean, but Jody Morris. Everybody's trying to find a scapegoat right now, right? Jody Morris. Do you think if we were winning games, anybody was going to even to mention Jody Morris? No, maybe praising him for bringing youth, but not in that sense. So it tells you when you don't win games, people are going just to search everything about you and expose in public and make the situation even worse. You know what I mean? So it's yeah, it's everybody's fault. I think For me, I would blame more players because they don't show any fight on the field. Some energy, you know. Tactics, you can tell. Tactics is not going to work if you are lazy. Lazy passing. Look at Kai Havertz. It's just looking. I don't even want to get there. Look at Mateo Kovacic turning around. But again, you're going to go and say, Frank Lampard, why did you even choose them to begin with? Because you know what you're going to get from them. But also, if you look from another perspective, from the coaching perspective, you trust some guys to bail you out. And you don't know that they are crap until they actually play. You know what I mean? So it's difficult, man. And also always very easy for us to judge from our couches. Which me here in the middle of nowhere criticizing Frank Lampard. I don't know what he's dealing with in the dressing room every single day, you know. So it's easy. It's easy to see from distance than being there. But he need to start doing the basics. So if you haven't watched my video about 5 things Frank Lampard need to do if he's still the manager, we don't know. Maybe by now I can get in, you know, breaking news that he been sacked or whatever. But if he's still a Chelsea manager, he need to change certain things. And one of the things that I said in my video, go check on the Green Turf channel. I said about the man management. Frank Lampard need to be soft, need to adjust. I'm not asking him to be soft or be tough. Just find the right attitude, you know, toward your players, because they're gonna let you down. And the end of the day, they're not gonna sack 25 players. You're gonna be the loser. So you have to find a way of talking to the new generation, because they don't listen, and they don't answer to yelling and criticizing. You know, they want you to be buddy, friend with them, beg them to do this and that. And if they're not performing, just get them out. Send them to under 21s or whatever, and get the kid who want to prove something and play them. What is the difference? Okay. Yeah, Mr. Pillar is saying the same exact thing, man. Nobody is shooting from the distance, and that is the manager's fault. Man, I found myself yelling on my TV like if I was in front of Kovacic. The last game, that guy, if he was somebody like Ericsson, okay, who can shoot from distance, Philippe Coutinho, or I don't know, I can go on and on. Few, you know, Paul Pogba. Did you see what he did last night? That's what you got when you shoot the ball. Okay, just try your luck. Even if it doesn't go on target, a deflection can help you. Somebody can touch with his hand in the box and you get a penalty, a rebound, something can happen. But when you have so much space to play, you see people making ground, running behind defenders, you slow the game, you pass backward, sideways. What is the point? You know? So for me, Frank Lampard need to be blamed for even starting those players to begin with, you know? But when it comes to the decision making, you are a professional football player. You have to care about your own pride, okay? Scoring a goal should be something that you feel good. You go home and you are like, yeah, I'm the man. But I don't know if playing like a baby, turning around is going to take you anywhere. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's why somebody like Gilmore, he has nothing to lose, you know? He need to prove. He can prove to people that he deserves the #1 spot. Somebody like Lewis Bate from the academy, or even Tino Engren, just give the kid a chance, because they want to score a goal and show people that, hey, I scored in the Premier League. Did you see what I did? They have nothing to lose. Those kids can run for 2 hours. You know, they have energy, and like I said, they have nothing to lose. But when you are a superstar, you're getting 200K a week. You just get your money, your bonuses. You win or you lose, you get your bonuses, you get your money. You have everything you want in life. Sometimes you just take it easy, man. You don't practice anymore. Okay. Google search Jody Morris linking someone's post about our player. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna talk about something that I don't know. Let me know what's going on with Jody Morris. I thought people still referring to what he said to Jose Mourinho, but it looks like it's worse than that. But I don't know, man. I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't know anything about it. If you wanna come and talk to us, welcome. I'm gonna send you a link and you can tell us what's going on social media. So, okay. So you have the link here. If you want to come and talk to us, you're welcome. Lampard has finished Chelsea. Okay, maybe he has finished Chelsea. How about he revived Chelsea? How about the amount of money that he saved for Chelsea? How about the future of Chelsea Football Club in great hands to whoever is going to take charge? Like I said, Frank benefit is going to be for about 10 years from now. Everybody is going to look back and say, wow, Frank Lampard really built something. Maybe he didn't get the result, but the result is going to be there for people to see. But if you want him out, you're not going to give him any credit, right? Because there's still many people who don't even give credit to Mauricio Sarri because they didn't like him. So anything that happened is just about players, not about him. You see what I'm trying to say? But if you are honest enough, you say, well, this guy won us Europa League. He was in charge when we won Europa League and he deserves some credit. You know what I mean? So, DJ, my brother, what do you have to say?
How you doing, bro? You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to actually come and address what I was saying about Jody Morris. Really, what your comments said earlier on. I don't know if you can bring it back up again. About the anti-social media thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I was relating to as well. Was he actually liked a post of someone actually putting our players down, and he actually went
Oh,
on there and laughed about it. And when I
okay.
saw when I obviously when I, as you know, the social media, it's a big thing now. Everyone can see what's going on with people's accounts and whatever whenever they're reading things. And
Exactly.
obviously, as Chelsea fans and what's going on at the football club at the moment, that's the
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing we don't need. We don't need that kind of thing. It's diverse as it is at the football club. And then
I agree.
when you got a coach who's supposed to be the number two to our manager and who he looks to for guidance and experience in terms of changing a game when we need to change a game. He's
Mm-hmm.
going around laughing at comments and coming out of things when the players are being called out. So
Not good.
what that gentleman said in his comments is absolutely true. That is what I was referring to, not the Jose Mourinho thing, because what he did
Mm-hmm.
about the Jose thing, I big him up
Okay.
for that because he deserved to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of like coming out and laughing at a comment about the plays being sounded out, I mean, the first thing someone will look at and say, well, you're laughing at it, but you're the one that's coaching them players along with Frank Lampard, and you're laughing at the situation. So what kind
Mm-hmm.
of a job are you actually doing at the football club?
Yeah.
That's the only reason
I
why.
didn't
Listen,
know about it. Yeah, I
yeah,
didn't
that's
know
the only
about it.
reason
Thank you
why.
for letting me know.
No, that's the only reason why I was only making that comment, mate. It was nothing against Jody Morris. I like him again. He's to a degree, a bit of a Chelsea legend because he came through
Mm-hmm.
our ranks. I rate him for bringing our youth through. I've
Mm-hmm.
got nothing against any of that because of him, we're seeing the majority of our youth players coming through. But
Mm-hmm.
in terms of what he does in social media sometimes and what's going on with our football club at the moment, I think it's a little bit harsh,
Mm-hmm.
making laughing at situations when we're going through a tough
Yeah,
period
that
at this
is not
moment in time.
nice. I didn't know about it.
Yeah,
I, I didn't know about it. So that is very bad. He shouldn't be doing that. We don't need that right
yeah,
now. We don't need
yeah,
it. But I
yeah.
completely
Because
understand.
because I'm hearing all over social media, man. I mean, Talk Sport. I mean, I'll give you an example. Talk
Mm-hmm.
Sport. I don't know if you ever get a chance to ever listen. I don't know if you probably listen. I don't know if you ever heard him before. I listened to this Andy Goldstein and this Perry Groves on the show.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Manchester United fan. Perry Groves, as you know, is an Arsenal legend. And all they've been doing in the last couple of nights on their shows is absolutely disrespecting Chelsea, disrespecting Frank Lampard. The amount of comments that are coming out on him is a disgrace. And then you've got some of
Mm-hmm.
the Chelsea fans ringing up on the show, also coming on the show, giving Lampard a tough time. Oh, he's not the right man. But then there are some fans that are saying, look, the guy's a legend at the football club. No one wants to tarnish his legend, his status at the football club. This is why I think a lot of people are saying, rather than him being sacked, he should just walk away. Because the last thing we want to do is get one of our legends at the football club sacked.
Mm-hmm. Well, but also like resigning right now is just going.
No, I know that as well.
It's just not going to make him even bigger because people are going to say he was going to be sacked anyways. So for me, if he can just somehow turn this around and maybe resign when things are going good, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
because right now, no matter what he's going to do, getting sacked or resign, people are going to say, oh, it's the same thing, because he couldn't, he didn't have the balls to carry on. So for me right now, all I want is some positive result, put the team back on track, and somehow maybe because the end of the season it could be okay. I've done enough. I'm out and get somebody else. And
Yeah.
if the team is doing good, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
because I think the football club have actually said that they don't want to do. They don't. I mean, what I've read reports and what I've reading, what I'm only sort I'm going by what I've been reading.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically saying they don't want to do interim. They don't want to they don't want to bring an interim manager in because they don't want to tarnish Frank Lampard's legacy at the football club. So it's either he picks himself up after the 3 games that he's got. If he doesn't, then they're going to sack him. And if they do sack him, then obviously Thomas Tuchel is waiting in the
How
background
many
to
how
take
many
over.
3 games? How many 3 games this guy got? Because since December it's been like, oh, he got
It's
3
going to be
games.
I mean, the FA Cup. I won't even count the FA Cup for anything because if we lose to Luton Town, then well, what can I say on that? Then that probably be the writing on the wall. But I think it's games. I think it's Wolves, Burnley, and Tottenham are the 3 games.
Yeah, that's what I heard since December. It's Arsenal, it's such and such, it's Everton, it's this, but yeah, we're still going. But anyways, nobody really knows what's gonna happen. But let official Mr. Olamide, what you have to say?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good
Yes,
afternoon
sir.
to you, bro.
Yeah. As for me, about the team right now, what is going on? Before the match against Leicester City, I said something that the team they are too relaxed. You see, what I realized is that Frank Lampard himself is being like too easy for those guys. I think he has worked under so many coaches, which he see how the coaches, for example, Jose Mourinho, how Jose Mourinho used to act to them when you are not, this man he don't want a lose, he always want winning. You should
Yeah.
try and learn something from like someone like that, which
So
if the player,
what do you recommend? What do you recommend? Just
what I'm
go
saying
straight
is
to
that
the point.
Frank
Yeah.
Lampard should take action on those players. We always see them when they are enjoying chilling, but when it comes to match, they relax as if they are not. Me, I wish Chelsea should give Frank Lampard more time to prove himself. Or he too, he should do what? He should do something about those boys. They are too relaxed. If they are not playing, he should
So
try the young boys.
what he should do? Okay, so just get them out of the team and get the youngster. That is your solution, right?
Yeah, I think he should put them on the bench. Let them watch
But the
these young
problem,
guys to
brother,
do their work.
listen up, brother.
Okay.
It's too easy. It's too easy on paper. Those big names got contract. You pay them a lot of money. It's about business, commercial. You have to play them out there. Nike need to see them. Nike need to sell. So they need to be on the field. So it's more than what we think about, okay, just bring youngster and that's it. And if you start getting everybody out of the team, and then you divide the dressing room. You have a problem with senior players in the team. They are not gonna accept that their friends are left on the bench. So it's
Uh,
more than what we think from our houses. That's all I can say. But I know what you're trying to say. You need just to get rid of them. That was like Sir Alex Ferguson time. Like if you're not performing, if you have some bad attitude, you are out, somebody is coming. But back then,
yes,
Sir Alex didn't sign a 100 million player. He didn't care about
exactly.
your Nike deal or your Adidas deal or whatever. Today, everything need to be taken to consideration. You know what I mean? So,
I understand. I understand.
it's easy.
You see, I really understand what you said. You see, about that, you let them know, like, it's not my intention to put you on the bench, but what the team need right now is the results. But you are not giving me the results, but you want me to consider your terms and condition. No, it won't work like that. I can't hurt myself in order to please you. You see, I think you should let them know, because his work, his job is aligned.
I think he's doing it, brother, because we don't know what is happening behind closed door. We
Uh-huh.
had we had some report saying that Frank Lampard was very mad after such and such game. Marcos
Exactly.
Alonso. The Marcos Alonso situation, it linked on the media because of what he did. Frank Lampard went ballistic with him. Some interview after game interview that I watched from Mason Mount, he just insists like the journalist will ask him what Frank Lampard said in halftime, and he was like, Frank Lampard said that nobody deserved to wear the shirt. Nobody. He was very angry and all that. So we have some kind of flash that he's not so soft on them, but they're not just responding. You know what I mean? Certain people don't respond to yelling. We are different, and today generation, if you keep on doing that, you're gonna lose them. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Exactly.
uh,
Exactly.
it is what it is, man. DJ, what you have to say, brother?
Yeah, I was just listening to what you're saying. I mean, yeah, I mean, in terms of what I was saying earlier on about social media, it's all going around. I mean, the plays itself. I mean, unfortunately, players have got social media accounts. They look, they see what goes on, and I think when
Mm-hmm.
you're seeing certain people, certain people actually laughing at you, and they're part of your coaching staff, laughing at the comments that are coming out about your plays and literally almost throwing your plays under the bus. They look at all
Mm-hmm.
that, and they have to see these people every day in training. They have to see what goes on in the pit, and when all you're basically doing is you're causing a dividence in the team. And what
Mm-hmm.
happens then is the team don't want to play. The players don't want to play for the manager. They don't want to listen to the instructions, because players are not silly. They're getting. Let's be honest here. They're getting some of these players. They're getting paid loads of wherever they're getting paid. They're getting paid loads. For them, they've got to come. As far as I'm concerned, regardless of whatever goes on with the social media, they should still put on that shirt, wear the badge, and go out there and do it regardless. However, though, when you're having sometimes your own people laughing at comments that
Yeah.
are and getting you thrown under the bus, I mean that doesn't help. And
Mm-hmm.
that would cause some kind of an issue. That could cause a problem in the team down the line. It could cause a divide in the middle. And we've seen that happen before at Chelsea, bro. You know this as well as I do with experience of our managers that have come and gone. Players
Mm-hmm.
literally after a certain time period, they don't like what they hear or what's going on about them. They just let the managers know about it, and they don't go and play for them. I'm not saying the players are not going to play for Lampard, because I think they know he's too much of a legend not to play for him. But I think it's other things that go on, that goes on around that they read and hear, and I think it kind of like, what do you call it, Sam? I don't know. I'm just at this moment in time. I just am a bit, as a fan, I'm just disappointed. I think what's going on at my football club. I did expect quite not high expectations this season. I wasn't expecting us to win the Premier League, but I just expected us to be better than what we
Yeah, be
were.
better than last season. Yeah.
Basically, and I'm seeing what's going on. It's just so disappointing. It really is. But
Yeah.
I hope we can bounce back from it.
How it looks like it's getting worse and worse every single day. And the Jody Morris kind of just caught me by surprise. I didn't know about it, and I feel like
Mm.
maybe the club is going to do something about it, because before I think he was warned by Chelsea not to to be on social media or something, not to say anything on social media. Now, I don't know, man. The problem with negative result is like when it get negative, it's just getting worse. You know, anything is under the microscope. Everything you're gonna do is, I don't know. We need some results somehow, somewhere.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
You see, the thing I would like to say, because that thing used to bother my mind since this woman Marina come to Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
You see, one of the problem we are facing at the team right now is when you want to sign player, the quality of the player, you know how strong he is. You know, every other team they sign players from players that are well fit. You know, out of let's
Okay.
say 100% of the season, at least they will give us at least minimum of 70% to be fit,
Mm-hmm.
to be ready for the team. But most of the players that Chelsea are signing right from the time the woman become the this thing, the
Yeah. Marina become the
director.
yeah. So are you?
Since that time, we have been signing players. It's injury players. We sign
So what are you
Pulisic,
saying
injury.
is, listen, what are you saying is you want Emenalo back, right? Michael Emenalo?
I'm not saying Milena should come back. What I'm saying is that when she want to sign players, she should look at their fitness,
Okay.
because when you are most all of the players that she ever signed, only Timo Werner and him, he never stay in the team for so long, so I can't judge him for now.
Mm-hmm.
But always injury
Always they got
players,
injuries.
yes,
Okay.
and that one can also cause problem for the coach.
Yeah.
Because every time if any problem comes, they will say, "Oh, coach should be fired. Coach should be fired." But you didn't check the materials you gave him to work. So once you give someone a better materials to work, I'm sure sometimes the
Yeah.
players they will
The
be
problem.
thinking of
Yeah.
oh, I don't want to get injured. I don't want to sit down. I don't want to get injury, which
Mm-hmm.
can give them all this kind of lack of energy and everything. When you are thinking something like that, when you are playing, you won't be fit 100% on the pitch.
Yeah.
You will just be there roaming around and things.
I respect your opinion. However, I think we have like doctors and people in charge who do those kind of job. Sometimes you don't really know if the player is going to get injured. It's just something that just happened. But I got you. We shouldn't really like sign players that been like badly injured. Remember
Exactly.
Danny Drinkwater, when he came to Chelsea, he was injured. Ross
Yeah.
Barkley injured. Bakayoko injured.
So many
Tony
players.
Rudiger, Emerson. It's like we got some cheap deals because they are injured, struggling with injury, and we think we're gonna fix them. So that is a good point. Very, very good point. So we still have I don't know, 5 minutes to go. Anybody, if you want to come and talk to us, you are very welcome. And yeah, send your questions so we can try to answer with Mr. Olamide official.
Hello.
Are you a musician?
Hello. No. I'm not a musician. Although it's from my country, but we just have the same name, so I'm not a musician.
Okay, so yeah, because there is a guy from Nigeria.
I'm just a construction worker. I work in the construction field.
Oh, well, good. Respect that. Much
Even
respect. Don't get
presently,
fired.
like you can see.
Yeah, don't get fired, brother. Don't get sacked
no.
because of me. And go back to work. Go back to work.
All right, bro.
Don't get sacked.
Bro.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Since you have give us this platform, and I really love Chelsea, and every time you give the opportunity to come live, I always want to be there.
Yeah, bro. Just don't get sacked. Money first. Make money for the family, bro.
All right, sure.
Even me, I'm going to work right now in 5 minutes. I have to go to work to make money, bro.
Sure. All right. All right, no problem, no problem. Just that I
Okay.
have some free time now. That's why I have to come on and work, but
Yeah. On
not
your
that I'm
break,
on
it's okay.
representing.
If
All
you
right.
don't sneak and come and watch me because you're gonna lose your job.
No, it cannot happen like that. And I will try and share this link because I have so many Chelsea fans which they would love to be here.
Yeah,
Serious.
just
I will share the link
spread the news,
everywhere.
spread the news, so they
All
can
right,
come talk to us. All
all
right,
right, all right,
Mr. DJ,
all
what
right.
you have to say, brother?
Sorry, I went off you, bro.
That's okay.
I had a phone call I had to take.
No
Yeah,
problem. No problem.
nothing. Just really,
Well, do you think Frank Lampard is going to be in charge on Sunday?
yeah. He'll be still there. He'll still be there. I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. I think, but not for now. Not for now, anyway. I think, as I said, I think he's gonna have time. I think I think the board want to give him time.
Mm-hmm.
As I said earlier on, I don't think they want to tarnish his career at Chelsea. I think they want to see if he can get by. But they are very, from what I hear, they are furious about what's going on at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
and they want a solution sorted out as soon as possible, because there are managers there that we can go and get. There are managers that are out of contract, don't have a contract at all. Now, it depends on how we're looking at this. I mean, they're saying they don't want to go for interim. Okay, so that's telling me that they don't want to bring someone in for the short term, and then he's going to be gone. He's going to be gone, and what they want to do is, if they do make a decision now, they're going to bring someone in on a full time contract. Who that can be, I think everyone's saying for the future. Everyone's talking about Nagelsmann.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the two that were also mentioned was Radrick, and obviously Tuchel is the other one.
Okay. Yeah, man, that's it's going to be very, very tough. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. So I have 3 more minutes to go before I start driving and just heavy traffic and go to work. So
Yeah.
you wanna say goodbye to people, DJ? Always a pleasure to have you.
Always a pleasure talking to you, bro. And thank you again for having me on your show.
Nope.
As always.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, when you're next on again, I'll be looking out for your things. I hope I get a notification again. Hopefully, I'll be on again to speak to you again. You doing another? I always ask you this question. You doing any more streams for today?
Yeah, probably when I come back from work. Last night I was live, but I will tell you, bro, I had some crazy people on the live last night.
Oh, seriously?
It's like very serious stuff though. There was some dude, like they were naked.
Oh my God.
On the live stream. The dude just asking, and I put him. It took like 5 seconds. I panicked.
Oh,
like, hey, my goodness! It was like from Sweden or some country. He's like, hey, look at me! I was like, it took. I couldn't even find the button to get him off. When you panic, something happened to you, and you just panic. I was like, what's going on? I was shocked.
Mate,
and then
seriously,
I checked on the waiting room. I saw also some girls, and those girls I didn't put them like through. I blocked them immediately. They were also naked. I'm like, it was some kind of prank going on some kind of.
I think if you come down to the bottom, and I know you wouldn't do it at all, but I think if it came to what happened the first time round to the second time round with the girls, I think you'd be more likely going the girls more likely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the girls
on the show.
The girls I could see, because right now I can
goodness me.
Right now I can see people who are waiting, right? So I can see your picture and where you are at. But that guy, he put a mask. He put a shirt. I didn't know he was a normal person. But the girl, man, was all nothing.
Seriously, bro.
So waiting for me to put her on so she can. I'm like, what's wrong with people?
You have a fan there, bro. You got some fans there, mate.
No, it's just that people no, those people just want to prank people. They're just crazy kids having fun.
Oh my goodness me!
anyways,
bro.
guys. So I'll talk to you maybe when I come back from work.
Yeah, listen, man, have a good day at work, mate.
Okay,
Don't
thank
work
you
too
so
hard.
much.
I'll catch up with you later, bro. Take care.
Okay,
Peace out.
bye.
Cheers.
Peace out. Ishmael, I'm going to work. It's time for me.
Yeah.
You wanna say?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. No, nothing to say. Just to say hi because I'm at work right now, so I can't to this moment just to say hi for everyone.
Okay, no problem. I'll catch you later.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, later.
See you.
Thank you.